Hey folks, today I want to talk to you about trapped emotions and some things that you can do to help yourself process your traumas, your trapped emotions. If you have ever gone through something that it may have been emotionally disturbing, anywhere from childhood trauma to relationships to job trouble, stress, it will trap itself in your body and you will actually feel physical pain. You can get joint pain, you can get throat pain, you can get heart pain. And they used to actually diagnose people with a broken heart. Your ligaments, your tissues in your heart will start to just kind of weaken overall, and it will be harder for you to do things like pump your blood. So, trapped emotions are more addressed in Eastern medicine, Indian medicine, and spiritual medicine, but they are a big cause of things like addiction, overeating, drug and alcohol substance use. It can be prescription medication, but trapped emotions are a big one for our society. And if we're not moving physically, that helps our depression, our stress, and anxiety. If we're not moving physically, we're not moving those emotions through and out of our body. We can go to saunas, we can walk, we can work out. There's other modalities, of course. You can do acupuncture, you can do chiropractics. You can also do, and this is a big one I've done without even knowing what it was that I was doing, is acupressure with essential oils. And I'm going to put a sale up, 35% off, which is really a lot for anybody that's interested. But doing reflexology charts, body mapping, or acupuncture, finding your points and your meridians to move certain systems. Oftentimes we wait until we're sick and we go to the doctor and we find out that we have high blood pressure or that we have heart disease or that something, a stagnant lymph system, when it could have been addressed way back when with a decent amount of exercise and moving our emotions. Sometimes we'll take our emotions, we'll internalize that, and because we're not moving our body to move that stress through it and out of it, just like every other toxin. See, we're not just a physical person. We're an emotional person, we're a spiritual person. We have our mind, our body, and our spirit. We all have to address those things. So physical exercise and moving those emotions through your body will greatly help. Adding other modalities like acupuncture or acupressure, doing a reflexology massage with essential oils that activate that particular pressure point to help move those emotions. If you have not had a chance to check out my website, missysnaturals.com, I do holistic counseling. You'll find that on there. But if you're interested in doing the acupressure, get yourself a simple reflexology chart or an acupuncture chart where you find your points and you can use those essential oils to help move things. If you wait until you are sick and you are not moving your systems and you are dealing with traumas that are trapped, then it's too late and you have to double back. So if you are active now in understanding your stress, your triggers, and what you're going through, and you are trying to do things like either journal or shadow work or figure out traumas that you need to work on and let go of and let God, don't simply sit and just let that stuff build up. I had a girl come with cystic acne and said that her lymph system was clogged, and we massaged her lymph nodes with essential oils and got her lymph system moving. But she also needed to have physical exercise as a part of her everyday in order to keep that working properly. American society has a very sedentary lifestyle where we sit on our butts a lot, whether we're driving, your job might be in a truck, it might be DoorDash, it might be sitting at an office desk, but if you don't move, your systems cannot detoxify, and that also goes for your emotions. Then you can also add extra, like you add supplements to your diet because you may not be getting enough vitamin D3 or you might not be getting enough calcium. You also need to add spiritual meditation, prayer, and body work. Body work generates those systems to continue to move. Body work would be acupuncture, acupressure, massage, essential oil application. Your essential oils actually work on your limbic system, which is your emotions. And it is a it is a process that you don't even, it's an involuntary process. You don't have to control that. So you don't have to think yourself positive. Essential oils actually go in there and do the positive work for you. A lot of people who deal with things like addiction and depression should be applying essential oils daily. They should be getting enough exercise, enough sunshine, light. If you can't get light in the wintertime, and this is going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're saying this, go to a tanning bed. Go to a tanning bed because you need those UVA and those UVB rays in order to make vitamin D. And that's just the truth of it. And now the tanning beds are made to where they are not quite so toxic to your skin. But yeah, you should be trying to get your body moving, and you should be dealing with your emotions every day, whether it's spiritually going to God or whether it's handling it in a physical way. But we are 3 parts. We are mental, spiritual, and physical. So if we're not addressing all that, our trapped emotions can build up in our body and definitely cause illness way down the road. But yeah, sometimes we sit so much in our society that we eat our emotions. That's the way to process it. But then that builds up more problem. We become addicted. There's all kinds of ways in which we are dealing with trapped emotions in our society, and we don't realize it. As a child, when you are brought up, if you are not taught how to deal with emotions and regulate emotions properly, you will get what's called arrested development. So you haven't developed the process of dealing with those emotions or those traumas. So in adulthood now, you have to backtrack or let it build up and cause illness. And that is, they used to have people who died of a broken heart. It would be put on a death certificate back in the 1800s that people actually died of a broken heart. And you'll notice in our society, things like heart weakness, heart disease are running rampant. Then you'll have gut issues. Well, what gives you a sign or a signal at the beginning of a situation? It's your gut. So if you don't deal with that in the proper way, you end up with gut issues. You may end up with heart issues. Your heart chakra may be affected and you may need to release that. Your throat. A lot of people in bad relationships will end up with, or especially in toxic family systems, will end up with gut issues and throat issues where they're actually feeling pain, or they're actually having problems digesting food, or they throw up, or they have diarrhea. And all those are trapped emotions. They are just stuck in your body and they have not been released. So exercise, good clean diet, using acupressure points with essential oils are so beneficial. Journal, do shadow work. Those things are so beneficial to a healthy lifestyle. So I'm going to put that emotion code, it's going to be emotions 35 in the box below, and get moving and help yourself overcome things like trauma and trapped emotions. Have a wonderful, happy Valentine's Day.